So these are some spring and summer styles that are just not cool anymore. I'm sorry to tell you. And I do want to say the items that I'll be sharing in this video, they're not that bad. Like, they're not that bad. They're just not what they once were. So I'll be sharing better options, things that are just more up to date and stylish. Since we're officially finally in spring, let's talk about the good old outdated spring dresses. I love a good spring dress, but if you're wearing some of these still that have been in your closet for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, you're looking outdated. So you're gonna see a little theme across some of the points, but the tie, like the waist tie, is just very outdated. I know there's like a benefit because it kind of like snatches your waist, but just the style in general, it's just not cool anymore. And then on some of these same dresses, you're seeing some patterns that just aren't it, like the stripes, the horizontal stripes, the black and white especially, not good. And then the big, bold floral patterns, which I've been saying for the last few years, like it's just not doing you any favors. And so let's look at some better options. Okay, so here is this twist dress, which to me is a more updated, flattering version of the tie waist. It still snatches the front area, it makes your waistline look great, but it's just so much better than the stupid tie that we've been seeing for the last decade. As far as patterns, this particular dress does have a more bold pattern, but it's still on the neutral side. It's not super contrasted. I still think a classic, just quintessential spring dress will always be a floral pattern, but I think a more youthful version would be a small, dainty, feminine floral pattern like what you're seeing here. And then we also have gingham, which I know that's kind of an older pattern, but it's making a resurgence. So like a black or even blue gingham pattern is very popular right now. And then if you just don't want any pattern at all, solid colors are really good. Like this spring dress that I found from Amazon, I'm telling you guys, this looks like $1,000,000. I cannot recommend this dress enough. This is a dress that would look so good on somebody that's like 15 years old, all the way up to like 60, 70, 80 years old. Like it is such a good dress at such a good price. And then even what I'm wearing, I wasn't planning on putting this in the video at all, but it is a beautiful collared spring dress that is much more up to date for 2025. So next we have the tie waist paper bag pants, as they call them. So again, it has, you know, the tie waist thing going on, and you see these everywhere. People wear them to work, people wear them to different dressier occasions, and you probably have them in your closet, to be honest. And again, if I saw somebody wearing this out and about, I wouldn't do a double take and think, oh my gosh, they look so bad. No, they're just not cool anymore. Like they're just not as in as they once were. A better option would be these slacks, like these beige dress pants that are a little bit more wide leg, nothing crazy. A lot of people do wear them with sneakers like these Adidas Sambas, but you don't have to. You could still pair these with dress shoes and look so much better. And then another option would be these super flowy pants that almost look like a skirt. And I love these. I actually have them in beige. I recently got them in a light blue color for spring. They still have like a little tiny tie waist, but that's not the emphasis of them. They are just super flowy and just so much more in. Next we have chiffon kimonos. People love busting these out for spring and summer, probably because they are like a sheer material and they usually have some type of weird pattern. I mean, most often it's probably floral prints, but I've seen some other ones and they're just so not in anymore. Like they're very, very dated. In my opinion, a better option would be a cardigan. I love jackets and cardigans in the spring and summer because I've said this, like again, I'm repeating myself, but anytime we go anywhere, when it's warm outside, the inside of places like restaurants and malls, they're blasting the AC. So if I'm leaving the house, I'm grabbing some type of cardigan. So this is what we're seeing for 2025. They're not incredibly oversized anymore. They are usually neutral and sometimes you wear them as a shirt actually, or you can just put them over top, wear them like an actual cardigan. A lot of people are actually buttoning them at the top. Sometimes they're buttoning them just in the center, but these are so much more in. But speaking of jackets, let's move on to the outdated denim jacket, which I'm sure many of you still have in your closet. Whether or not you're still wearing them, I'm not sure. But if your denim jacket has 3/4 length sleeves, no, bad, not good. Maybe the denim jacket you have is more classic, like a classic Levi jacket that's more fitted. That could come back around. I would say maybe just keep it in your closet, but just hide it away and don't pull it out for a while. It's just gonna make you look older than you really are. That's just the truth. So if we want to look younger, more cool, I mean, again, even saying that out loud, it's just like, it sounds stupid. This patterned denim jacket that is meant to be oversized. I recently got this from Amazon. It's very, very much Free People inspired. A lot of you might be like, oh, I would never wear that, and that's fine. I love it. Like I really do like it. And then also if you want something that probably looks a little more traditional, but it's still oversized, is this. So you could get a light wash, you could get a medium wash, you could get a dark, you could get black. Like I think any wash is totally in style. It's just the fit that I would kind of take another look at. So when it does start to get warm outside, more people like to show a bit more skin, not necessarily in a scandalous way, but I do think off the shoulder tops can be very in style, but I think there's an out versus in version of them. So the out version would be this. Say, okay, now it's not just the pattern, like the pattern is not great, but it's more the fact that it's off the shoulder, but it's very baggy around the belly and the torso. Again, not a horrible top. Here's another example, again, off the shoulder, but I mean, honestly, like somebody that's pregnant could wear this and love it. But what is way more in style for 2025 is still these off the shoulder tops, but very form-fitting around the belly. Now I know some people watching this would be like, yeah, that's great. I would never wear that and that's fine. But I would definitely say like, that's kind of what makes it in versus out. Hey, I just wanted to get your attention. But if you are enjoying this video, please take 2 seconds and subscribe down below. It helps out so much more than you realize. And then we have maxi skirts. Let's just start off with the bad, okay? Maxi skirts that are like the high-low, very dated. Also maxi skirts that are ruffled, very out of style. And then we have maxi skirts that aren't terrible per se, but if you're pairing them just with a boring white t-shirt, to me, that specific look is very out of style. It once was super cool, now it's just not. But I definitely wouldn't say maxi skirts are just totally out of style, but there's specific characteristics that make them cool. And that would be a higher slit. It doesn't have to be crazy high, but I'm just saying like that does make it just a little bit more in style. Also, maxi skirts that are more form-fitting. See, like this one, I feel like this is a really good example of what I'm talking about because it's still a long skirt, but you can see the waist, you can see how it kind of comes in towards the knee a little bit. It's just more of a silhouette. And then any maxi skirt with an emphasis on a drop waist is suddenly very popular right now. But oh my gosh, that actually leads me to my next point, which is kind of similar actually, but they're long denim skirts, which kind of look like maxi skirts. So they were so popular there for a hot minute, like last year. They came rearing back. I feel like you saw them everywhere. Like everyone was buying the long denim skirts. Were they actually wearing them? Not as much, because it's one of those things, it's like, it was cool, but then when you would put it on, it like, if you don't wear the right shoes or the right top, like it can actually look very homely and just like not fashionable at all. They're gone. They're like, you can't buy them anywhere. I mean, you could probably find them. I'm just saying they're not even close to as cool as they were last year. So I would say if you love a good denim skirt, just stick to the classic short denim skirt. And like this one is very short, but I'm gonna link it because I love how it is a short skirt, but it's really shorts. Like if you look in the back, it's just a pair of shorts, but you could like bend over and like be completely, you know, free and comfortable wearing them. So I love those, but obviously you can get whatever wash you want. And if you want them to be a bit longer, that's totally fine too. Okay, moving along to sunglasses. And I feel like this is a good one because there is a specific pair of sunglasses that were uber popular 5 years ago. I mean, everyone bought them. Everyone bought them. I'm sure I recommended them. And I think because everyone bought them, they're just so not in style anymore. Like they're just not, and I don't even know what like style they are. They're these. This is what I'm talking about. Do you have these? I bet you do. I bet you do. And so you can get them in different colors and whatnot, but that's the style that I'm talking about. So if you want just some cooler options for 2025, it's like the sleeker, not necessarily cat eye. I don't mean cat eye, but they're a little bit more thin, a little bit more dainty. Here's a pair of Ray-Bans. If you want to like really spend money, you can get these by Ray-Ban. Ooh, these are also so popular right now. These are just from Amazon. So again, more sleek, but then the really pretty gold detail along the side. Okay, now we have to talk about the summer ankle booties, or as I should really say, the outdated summer ankle booties that didn't used to be a summer thing. They were born like 10 years ago in the fall specifically, and people just fell in love with them and started wearing them all year round. People started wearing these with skirts, with their skinny jeans in the summer. Like it was kind of just like a universal shoe. And this one I can be very definitive. Like this is incredibly out of style if you're wearing these shoes, but especially with skinny jeans. So if you are just an ankle booty person, this style is a better option for this year, okay? I still don't think these would look good with skinny jeans, but if you wanna pair them with straight leg, so much better. All right, now we're swinging back around to another specific jacket that I know you have. Like, I know you have this. I do too, and I still really like it. It's truly not that bad. It's more how you style it, but it's the green jacket, the green military or green army jacket that we all know and love. And I still really like this jacket. But if you're pairing it, especially with a striped top, such a dated look now. It was so popular, so cool. Like that was like a nice uniform. Like you could always count on it. You could always fall back on that outfit. Not anymore. If you want a better option, it's the barn jackets. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like something that you're on a farm and you're going to milk your cow. Like that specific jacket. Even like Carhartt jackets, you can get them at Abercrombie. You can get them at so many different places, but they're really durable. But that's the new version. And I know maybe you just hate it, that's fine. But even getting it in a lighter color, I feel like it doesn't look as harsh and is a bit more wearable. Okay, next I'm getting very specific with an actual brand name and style, but it's the Patagonia half zip pullover. And honestly, that's a good buy. This is a quality piece of clothing. It's going to keep you warm. You can throw it on for so many occasions. It's durable. Like I have good things to say about this. Like I really do. However, it's just not as like good looking anymore. It's gonna date you a bit. It's gonna make you look a little older. The young people used to wear it. Now it's the older people, which at the end of the day, I'm saying like I'm a robot. Who cares? Wear what you want. But I definitely think these styles of pullovers are so much more fashionable for this year. And you can still get them in very good quality versions. Like this Free People one, excellent quality. It's probably just as expensive as the Patagonia one, but it looks more youthful. I have one from Amazon that is bright blue and I love wearing it. Every single time I wear it, people compliment me just because I think the color is so vibrant. I love this. And then we have to talk about denim shorts because I mean, this is like the summer style that everyone is wearing, no matter what age you are. Of course, there's different styles to it, but the super short, tight denim shorts, they're out. Like even for young people, like those are not really that cool anymore. Everyone is wearing the longer to mid-length denim shorts. Hopefully you can see in these examples, like you can see between like the thigh gap that there's like a couple inches that kind of like go down between your leg, and like that's what you want to look for. I love these Goldie shorts. Like these are pricey, but you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can even get them in like there's Levi's that I just love. Overall, I feel like this is one that is amazing for all ages. Like everyone's gonna love that this is, you know, trendier and more in style for this year. Everything that I thought was great and like better options, I will link down below in the description box. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in my next one.